A few weeks ago, I did a video on my Marks and Spencer's haul, the online one, where I actually showed you items online that I found using the pictures and the website. I did order a few things, and so just going to show you what came in my post. Marks and Spencer's haul try on. I got this skirt, and it's called, it's from the Puna range, but I loved it on the website and I love it now. Those mossy colours. Overall, this is a green skirt, and it will suit my wardrobe, go with things I've got in my wardrobe, and suits me. And you know, although this is not a petite, and there's no lengths on this at all, it was just a UK size 10. And I think for a petite, for me at 5'1.5", 5'2", depending on who's measuring me, this is a great length. I don't need to turn it up. It comes down to my ankles. I think it's a great summer skirt, and I'd be wearing it with some flat sandals. It slightly dips up at the front, very, very slightly. I think that's a really attractive shape, and it's got that modern tiering as well, So really pleased, very, very pleased with this skirt. This one I'm keeping. Leather waist belt, big buckle, and it is real leather. This is the small. For me, I can do it up on these two, just about on these two holes here. You know, it is a waist belt. It won't go around the hips. It is a waist belt. If you want something lower, that is not for the waist, size up. As I said, I went for a small. It is snug around my waist, but what I like about it actually, it does encourage me to hold my stomach in. I think it's great for that. Anyway, I tried this belt with the skirt because that's how Marks and Spencer's were showing the skirts quite often on their website with this belt, and I thought it looked great. So I tried the green skirt also with this belt. Love it, absolutely love it. In this particular case, I used a plain white t-shirt because I didn't want to introduce black and green and brown. So I simplified it by swapping out the black t-shirt for the white t-shirt because there's white in the skirt. So my colours are just sort of the white, green and brown instead of white, green, black and brown. If you see what I mean. This blouse here, I'm just going to show you close up. Look at that ditzy print. It's pink and sort of baby, well, not quite baby blue. It's more of a slight periwinkle, bit of yellow, pink and a bit of light moss green on a white background. It's got a Henley neck, which I always think this neckline is very flattering, and then a V which doesn't come down too low. It has long sleeves and it has some detail around the sleeves there, a bit of embroidery or broderie anglais type detail around the sleeve and buttons, one button, and it's a sort of it's got some pleating down the front here, and it has a kind of then smocking type effect in that it flows outwards when it's on. The sleeves are push-upable and they seem to stay up as well. So they push up to the elbow and then create this sort of puffy effect, puff-sleeved effect, which I think is quite attractive. So you can wear the sleeves long or that way. Now, although this blouse is actually, you know, it can be worn loose. For a petite, it's a blouse that really, this style blouse really needs to either be front tucked or use a belt. And actually on the website they were showing this tucked in as well as loose, so two options, and it works really well tucked in. So for my size, I would be wearing this tucked in, and it works, absolutely works, and looks really pretty, especially with the sleeves pushed up, and that kind of gets rid of a bit of the weight around the width. Another option would be to size down, but if that size down makes it too small, yeah, I would be front tucking this or tucking it in all around, and I would be pushing the sleeves up to get a bit of a blouse on effect, or blouson puff sleeve type effect, or I'd be using a belt, or all those options. It's quite a versatile blouse. And if you want petite, then feel free to go boho and have it loose. Back from town, and I got a few more bits to show you. I just couldn't resist walking around the ladies department and seeing what else was new in there. So what I found and ended up getting as well was a pair of beige cargo pants. Now these cargo pants are called just M&S Maximus collection cargo pants. I bought a short. I have tried them on. I actually think that, I mean, they don't come with a belt. which is fine. They don't come with a belt. They're elasticated, don't come with a belt, so I'm using I put on a belt of my own when trying these on. They've got pockets down the leg, which I think is great. I love that detail. Elasticated at the hem there. I love that detail. Now I do love cargo pants, being a sort of, you know, that natural vibe of personality, and that's how I dress, you know, casually at weekends and so on and around the house. So cargo pants are something I have in my wardrobe, I have in my life, and I wear them regularly, like joggers. I find these particular ones, looking at the front, okay, they're okay. At the back, very unflattering. There was a mass of material just around the rear that I felt that, I think it's because the elasticated waist is just gathering material in. So these are not suiting my petite frame, these cargo pants, sadly. And I do think if I went down a size, they would be too tight. And also they're out of stock, so I can't go down a size at the moment. But what I did find, I think, is a much better option for a petite. I think these would be great maybe for non-petites who've got longer legs and could get away with this looser shape. But for we petites who are following my channel, but not all of you are petite, but some of you are petite, like me. For we petites, maybe a chino like this would be better. This is currently in stock, and I found it in store today. And they've got a range in, I saw it in store, some chinos in black, I saw them in cream, I saw them in a plain navy, I saw them in, it's also this stripe, and also a stripe that's reversed, so it's the dark blue, then with a white thin stripe. I chose a nautical style here, that stripe. Hope it doesn't strobe. Anyway, this is navy and white. I chose this because one, I'm petite and I thought that would be quite stimming, a vertical stripe. Two, I have got some shorts in this design from Bowden, and I actually have worn them a lot on holiday, the shorts. I know that that particular colour combination, the white with the navy stripe, goes well with pinks, it goes well with corals, warm pinks, peaches, navy, white, black. There are so many tops and t-shirts and so on that I have worn with my navy shorts, navy and white shorts, that I know that actually I will actually be able to put a lot of things with my these navy and white trousers. So that's why I selected this colour. I felt the darker blue with the white stripe was more limiting on what you could wear with a top, and I didn't really fancy plain navy because I've got some chinos in navy, I've got cargo pants in black, and I've got chinos in beige. So I didn't need another colour, so I chose the nautical. Those ones are on. Again, they have belt hoops, but not a belt, so I put my own belt on. These on are a good length for me, and they're a good fit. I felt a little bit tight around the hips, but that's my hips. My hips are a little bit wide. But they'll give it not too tight. It wasn't so tight that actually it was going to be problematic. And maybe it's because I've actually just tried them on after wearing the cargo pants, which were looser. But these trousers I felt were a good length on me, and I can roll them up a little bit to actually give myself a bit of a shorter length, so they're not elasticated at the bottom like the cargo pants were. And as I was queuing up to pay, I did notice some hand cream, and if you saw my empties video, you'll know that I have been using up my hand creams, and I actually haven't bought any more because I've been using them up, but I do need to buy more, and it was there. I picked up this one, which is, it's called Calm Apothecary, and it looks like, to me, the packaging looks like it's sort of inspired by Grown Alchemist, very similar packaging. Anyway, this has got in it lavender, clary sage and sweet orange. But not only that, I also picked up this lotion. It's also the Apothecary range in Marks and Spencer's, and this has got essential oils of cedarwood, geranium, eucalyptus, and it's a lotion. So this was £5, And it's also got a fragrance of geranium, and I just love geranium scents. So I've been saying for a while I wanted a geranium hand cream. So there, I've got those hand creams as well. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my little Marks and Spencer's haul, and I'll see you all in an outfit.